Hello. Good morning. And I guess like hear my coffee maker, so wait for it. Wait for it. That was kind of it. Um, so I had a weird dream early this morning, and I wanted to tell you before I forgot. I was dreaming that it was flooding, and I was in a house with Tom Hanks. I don't know why. I didn't watch anything with Tom Hanks in it yesterday, and I haven't for a while actually. I'm wearing my zombie nerd shirt today. Zombie nerd. And anyway, so he had gone outside to try to figure out what was going on and to see if there was a way that we could get out because it was flooding, like I said. And should be interesting carrying all my stuff and talking to you. Whoa. And so he went out and he was gone for a really long time. And so all of a sudden I hear something outside of this one door. And I go over to the door, and I think it was Luna that was with me. I had a pet, an animal of some sort. It's not clear what it was. But anyway, so I went over to the door, and he was trying to get in, and so I unlocked the window part of it because I knew I couldn't open the door because there was stuff in front of the door. I couldn't get the door open. So I unlocked the window part of the door, and the window was stained glass, which I thought was sort of interesting to have stained glass in my dream. And then he couldn't wait any longer for me to open the window because the window, I guess, was stuck or something. And so he busted in the stained glass, and he was telling me that that he looked all around, there wasn't a way in or out, and as soon as he said that, I heard somebody knock. Now, what's weird, at a knock at a door behind me in my dream, and what's weird is it woke me up straight out of the dream because I thought somebody was knocking at my door here. And I mean, I got up and got a weapon and was ready to, because when I woke up, it was like 5:30, 5 or 5:30. Who's knocking at my door at 5 or 5:30 in the morning on a Wednesday? So that was my dream. I just remember there being floods, and there's some place, and I'm sure I've visited it in my, but there's a place with some sort of a waterfall. No, not a waterfall, like a creek or something. And I remember thinking in the dream we could go to that because you can get around that. But then I thought, well, no, if everything's flooded, then that's gonna be the worst part. I don't know. Weird dream. I'm pretty sure it has to do with me watching AKA Our Life's video, and they mentioned flash floods in their video. I watched it last night, and so I think that was the last video I watched last night, and it must have seeped into my brain about flooding. So it's super windy here today, and here's a constant conundrum that I have about what coat to wear. Because if I wear my one coat, it's too thin. And if I wear my other coat, it's too thick. I don't have a Goldilocks coat. I don't have a just right coat. And I think I've talked about it before. I call it an in-between coat. I still haven't gotten one. All right. Have a great Monday. Did you have any weird dreams last night? I don't know why I'm telling you to have a great Monday right now, because I'm not going to post this until tonight. So it's too early. I hope you've had a great Monday. How about that? All right. I will talk to you guys in a minute, probably. Okay, bye. Hey, how was your day? Um, I don't really have anything else to talk about today. So I'm probably gonna just say I hope you have a good day or good night or whatever, wherever you are. And I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Yeah, I think that's really it. I know that's terrible. I mean, work wasn't too interesting. Just kind of hung out. Oh, okay. I will tell you this. Um, so I was standing outside, and this guy was walking by, and he said to his friend, and he didn't know I was standing there. He said, "You know, rocks are soft until you touch them." Okay. And when he said it, I just cracked up. And I don't know if he heard me or not, but I found it quite funny that he said that. Yeah. So I'm getting my water bottle out because I need water. I need water. Okay. Anyway, that's all I have. Seriously. I know it's weird, but that's all I've got. So have a great night or day or whatever, wherever you are, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, and I'm meeting with my coworker to talk fancy stuff. And somebody did ask me, okay, I wasn't done. Somebody did ask me about what my test was about. Can of Peas asked me that. And I don't know if it helps or not to tell you, but it was about assisted review, or some people call it predictive coding. So there you go. And Ken asked me, do I have to take tests? Or why does my job make me take a test or whatever? So the answer to that question is, I don't have to take this one. There is a test that we have to take. Certain positions there have to take this certain test in order to continue to work there. I passed that one on the first go round. And but these others are voluntary. I am purposely taking these tests because I want to know. And taking the tests forces me even more to learn about these things. I have to know it to talk to my customers, but I really have to know it to take the tests, and so that also helps me talk to my customers. So it's all very cyclical. But no, I don't have to take this test. I'm electing to take the test. And I actually have this test and one more. And then I will be considered a master in my software. So there you go. That's what's going on. I think I answered everybody's question. And thank you guys all for your support about this. I appreciate it. I know that I'll pass this test. Even if it takes me 10 more times to do it, I'm going to do it for sure, because I'm not one to back down from a challenge. So that's where I just have to figure out where I'm messing up, you know? And I mean, I have a kind of a good idea about where I'm messing up, but I just really need to make sure I'm studying the right stuff to bring my score up. I did, on one of these tests, I made over a 90. Let's see, I've made an 89. That was the required test that I had to take, and that was a pretty good score for what it was. That's the hardest one because there's a quiz part, but there's also a hands-on part where you have to do a thing, a whole sheet of things. So I made an 89 on that one, and then the next one was the one I made a 90. I think I made it a 93 on the next one, and it was all quiz questions. Then the next one I took, I made a I think I made an 87, 89, 87, somewhere, maybe not an 89. It was high based on the fact that you have to make an 80 to pass. And then the next one I took 3 times, and it was quite closely related to the one I'm taking now, which I'm gonna have to take a 3rd time. But that one was, ooh, the first time I took it, I had made a 73. And I was actually pretty proud of that because that topic was hard. Then the next time I took it, I got a 79. I was so mad. I was so mad. 79. And then the last time I took it, I made a 80 something, an 86 or something like that. I don't remember. And then there's this one. And you guys know what I've done so far on this one. So, yeah. There you go. I don't know if you cared to hear that, but there it was. I don't know. Have you guys watched the 8-bit guy? I'm going to link him below. If you have any sort of interest whatsoever in old computers, old technology, how we got to the point where we are today, go and check this guy's channel out. He's fascinating to me, and of course I really like hearing about technology and learning about technology. So it's really cool. So I'll link him below. You go check him out if you're into it. Today was the basics of BASIC, the programming language of the 1980s. That's what I just got finished watching, and it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I know I'm using the word cool in sort of a weird way. That has to do with computers. I think computers are cool. And so there you go. All right, for the last time, have a great day or night or whatever, wherever you are, and I will see you guys mañana. Bye.